Hello, everyone. It's me again. Now, with the announcement of My Adventures with Green Lantern, even though it's been a few months since its announcement, it had got me thinking, who else could we see get a show set within the same universe as My Adventures with Superman? I have seen a bunch of people thinking about this, and I've been thinking about this too. Who could I see? Batman, I can see, because it makes perfect sense why Batman would get a show set within the same universe as My Adventures with Superman. And he and Superman are like world's finest, obviously. They're two of DC's biggest heroes. Batman is DC's biggest hero. He's like DC's most popular character. He's had more shows than Superman and Wonder Woman and any other DC hero combined. There's the one with Adam West. Batman the Animated Series. I know there's the new Batman Adventures, but I like to refer to that show and the animated series as the same show because it has been. Mainly because of it's labeled as season 3. But let's just move on. The Batman from 2004, Batman the Brave and the Bold, Beware the Batman, and Batman Cape Crusader, so it makes perfect sense that Batman would get a show set within this universe. But my only issue is that Batman Cape Crusader is still going on, so it would be tricky to make a show about Batman set within that universe. Within My Adventures, the Superman, same universe. It would be tricky. Just let Batman Cape Crusader make a few more episodes and then it will end, and then they do My Adventures with Batman. Even though I feel like Cape Crusader should have just been a My Adventures with Batman show anyway. But we're getting a Bat Family show this year on Amazon Prime, so how are they going to handle all these Batman shows? I don't get it. And Batman's had like numerous movies like Batman 89, Batman Returns, Batman Forever, Batman Robin, Batman Begins, The Dark Knight, The Dark Knight Rises, and The Batman. And of course, they're making The Batman 2, which is going to include fantasy and sci-fi elements I've recently heard. Like, they better not include things like aliens or time travel or dragons or magic. Dude, they better not pull off as what Indiana Jones did. They better not. The alien storyline, the time travel storyline in Indiana Jones were all terrible storylines. They sucked. Mainly the time travel storyline. That was worse than the alien storyline. Sure, the alien storyline was terrible because the CGI for the alien was uncanny. Was just, that has not aged well. But the time travel storyline, the CGI was awful. It was just as bad as the alien's transformation. If they do something with villains like Mr. Freeze or Clayface in this movie, I could kind of see that. Like, maybe have Mr. Freeze be the villain and have him be involved with the science stuff, since he was a scientist. They could even include robots, since Batman has had like a robot villain in the 2004 show, so that would make a decent amount of sense. But there's also the Brave of the Bull, which will involve Damian Wayne. It's going to be set in the DCU, which I'm like, why are we getting two Batman different versions of Batman at the same time? I don't get it. They should have just made Robert Pattinson the DCU Batman. Now, what else? My Adventures with Wonder Woman show, I could definitely see. Like, Wonder Woman never had her own show. She deserves her own show for once. She is a part of DC's Trinity, along with Batman and Superman. She's like a part of the big three. It's not fair that she only has 2 movies. She's going to get a Paradise Lost show set within the DC set in the DCU, and she's not going to appear. I feel like she's getting disrespected nowadays. I feel like she gets disrespected most of the time, which is just sexist if you ask me. Ah! Then there's The Flash. Before we get to Flash, I'm just going to say Wonder Woman deserves respect. She deserves respect. But in terms of Flash, I could definitely see that. I mean, Flash is kind of like, he and Superman are like good friends in at times in the comics. So I could definitely see Flash appearing. But I think Wally West would be a better choice for this show than Barry Allen. I mean, Barry Allen already has his own show in live action, so maybe Wally West can get his own show. But to different itself from I can't say that word, but to make it different from the CW show, have it be Wally West and have Barry Allen be like the overarching protagonist who is the mentor to Wally. What else? On My Adventures with Aquaman show, I could also see like to explore the more outside world of DC. Aquaman works perfectly. I mean, I know he's had 2 movies, but he's never got his own show. I think now's the time for him to have a show. Same thing with Flash, an animated show, if you know what I mean. On My Adventures with Shazam show, I could definitely see. Like, he's had 2 movies. Why not replicate the movies? Why not replicate what made the first movie, mostly the first film, special and incorporate it here? Like, replicate the tone of these movies, like the humor, that kind of thing. And give us Shazam versus Black Adam. We should have gone that in the DCU. Poor Black Adam. He just can't fight Shazam now. He deserved better. He's Shazam's villain, not Superman's. Ahem. Then there's also like My Adventures with Green Arrow show. Like, I know Green Arrow already has his own show on the CW, Arrow, but I could also see him having an animated show. I could definitely see this being a more darker show, like My Adventures with Batman. I'd picture My Adventures with Batman and My Adventures with Green Arrow being more darker shows. My Adventures with Wonder Woman would be more of an epic show. My Adventures with The Flash, and My Adventures with Shazam would be more humorous shows. Aquaman, I would see like My Adventures with Aquaman. I could see both, but My Adventures with Green Arrow, and My Adventures with Batman, I would see being more darker shows. I would honestly picture the two being more darker shows. I could possibly see Black Canary appearing as well. But then there's My Adventures with the Teen Titans. Ugh. I would seriously want a show like this to happen because, I mean, if Batman were to exist, Robin would need to exist. So the Teen Titans as a result would need to exist. But however, my only issue with it is that Teen Titans Go it just can't be canceled. I mean, I know it can be canceled probably because it's just going to get a ninth season, and there's been no announcements of a 10th season, and it might get canceled because of the same reason why Superman and Lois got canceled, because of the new Superman movie that's coming out this year. So I could see the Teen Titans Go ending because of the new Teen Titans movie that's coming out. I can't stand Teen Titans Go. I don't like that show at all. That show needs to end in favor of a better show, like a My Adventures with Teen Titans show. I definitely would be into that. I could imagine the Titans probably being the same ones we saw in the original show. Maybe the OG Titans from the comics, or a mix of both, or something different. I don't know. Sorry, my voice sounds a little weak. I just have allergies and I cannot stand allergies at all. But, anyways, bye.